Giving you story after story, everything is true. Some things are kinda scary, so what you gon' do? Cause that's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Sometimes we spit scripture, line upon line, not discussing wickedness, but what is divine. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tales from the Sipp, episode 36. Yay. Today, I'm going to give you an update on how I remember I told you in episode 31 about how the dudes did the little jump out on me, you know what I'm saying? In episode 31, when I was dodging them hot ones. Yeah. But on this episode, telling you how I ran across that dude again at the club. Now, let's get into it. Now, remember I told you that the dude shot at me, the one that was driving the car. Yes, I ran across him at the club one night. See, we used to go to this club at the time. I was 19. It was the next year after it happened. And we used to go to a club. Club at the time was on the strip. You had a bunch of clubs on that particular road. You know what I'm saying? And but the one we went to, you had JR's down the street, you had a couple more, you know, it was a bunch of different clubs. We called it strip. And anybody, that was around my age, a little young, maybe a little, and especially older, they know, about the strip. You know what I'm saying? So one night, we there, you know what I'm saying? I go in the club that we were going to, because we used to go out there and maybe like 10 of us go out there all at the same time. We lead the block, don't made our money for that night, whatever. We go out to the club, chill. So one night, I was out of, what is the name of that club? I can't remember the name of it. It was the last one on that road. But anyway, it might come back to me years ago. Oh well. But anyway, we was at that club. We in there, you know what I'm saying? Music playing, we up in there chilling, getting our little sip on, just, watching girls, what women do when they shake a little something and get a little dance on or whatever. So I'm standing there. Now all of a sudden my partner came up to me. He said, "Hey man, that's that cat right there. That shot at you." I said, "For real?" I looked over there, said, "Oh yeah, that is him, ain't it?" So for some reason, when I saw him, when I saw him, I eased back out the door, went out there to my box Chevy. That's what I was driving at the time. I had a box Chevy. I went out there, I got that revolver, my favorite thing, 357, and that long nose then. I came back, I put that on me. I ain't really check you that much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, certain clubs, if you frequent a lot, sometimes they'll let you get by and let you get, your heat up in there. They'll let you come up in there with it. So dude didn't check me. Came up in there with my heat. Then so I ease over there by the dude. And when I ease over there by him, he turned around and he saw me. And then he bucked his eyes like he saw the devil. It's like he saw, like he was scared. His eyes got that big. And then when he did, I went, that's all I did. I ain't say nothing. So rest of the night, I was just waiting for him to go outside so I can do what I gotta do and drive off by my business. So I'm just walking around. I'm keeping an eye on him every time, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. So he end up going out that door. That's it for you, buddy. But somehow, even though I was watching him probably for an hour, man, that dude ended up getting up out the club somehow, and I couldn't catch him. I was mad that night too that I wasn't able to do something to that dude, man. That was just wicked, wasn't it? Shouldn't be trying to look for no revenge. You know, you let the Most High, revenge you, take revenge, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't living right then. Okay. So, only thing on my mind, I got to do me something. But somehow, some way, that dude was able to slide past me seeing him go out the club and one of my partners. And shoot, it was a few of us in there. But he was able to get out of there. Yep. He was able to get out of there. But you know what though? It's good that he did. You wanna know why I say that? Because what would be the situation, my situation today, if I'd have did that? What would be his situation? His situation, I would have bust him. I would have did it. I was trying to catch him. I wanted to do him bad, man, because they did all that gunning at me, man. I ain't had nothing to do with him and my cousin situation. I didn't even know the dude. You know what I'm saying? I did, but that day, if I was able to catch him, I was gonna do him something in a strong way. Then, but whatever what if I'd have did that and then end up with 20 years? What if I'd have end up in a life sentence? Cause it's people I know that's still in the penitentiary from the early 90s. Going there as a teenager, and then you come out, you still in there after 30 years. That's crazy, man. 30, 35 years. You know, it's 25, you 25, 30, 35 years. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But hey, that could have happened. And you ain't guaranteed to get out. What if you died in that cell? You died doing time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like anything happened in there. You know what I'm saying? You could have got caught in a ride, got caught slipping. You can get in a gang fight, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Somebody put a hit out on you. All kind of variables in this situation. So, or you make it through the whole thing. Just say I made it through the whole situation. Like a lot of people I know got out, and then your whole teenage 20s and 30s and all that. Then you get out at 40 years old and Your whole life gone, man. It's hard to start over at 40 years old. So then I have known people get out and out a year, do 15, 20 years, get out and they out a year and then just die for some reason. Something happened where they just die, get killed, have, medical situation. It's crazy, man. Moral of the story is life ain't long. We gotta learn to let things go. Because you can have revenge in your heart, but we gotta look at it, the fact that Most High, he the one does the revenge. And you gotta love your brother. I mean, I didn't lose anything for what happened. I lost a little piece at that moment because they was gunning at me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get hit, didn't suffer no medical problems. Sometimes we just gotta learn to let stuff go. Yeah, pray about it. That's all you gotta do. But anyway, that's Tales from Sipp, episode 36. Sweet Revenge. Be on the lookout for episode 37. Yes, sir.
That's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Sometimes your boy may go way back in the day, talk about experiences and the games that he played. And that's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Hey.